There's been a lot happening on Twitter and in the world recently, so let's jump right into the latest trending events. The U.S. House of Representatives passed the Safeguard American Voter Eligibility Act, SAVE Act, which requires proof of U.S. citizenship to register to vote in federal elections. The act has sparked debate over its potential impact on voter access, particularly for married women who may have changed their names and whose identification documents might not match their birth certificates. Voting rights groups have expressed concerns that the act could disproportionately affect marginalized communities who may face challenges in obtaining the required documentation. Proponents of the act argue that it is a necessary measure to ensure election integrity and increase trust in the electoral process. On Friday, President Trump underwent his annual physical examination at Walter Reed, which included a cognitive test. He reported to reporters that he successfully completed the cognitive test, getting all the answers correct. The results of his physical examination are expected to be released on Sunday. President Trump has expressed optimism about future developments with China, indicating that something positive will emerge from their ongoing negotiations. The White House has confirmed that Trump is open to striking a new trade deal with China. Additionally, Trump has addressed recent fluctuations in the bond market, claiming he resolved the issue quickly and that the market is performing well. This comes after a 90-day hold was put on all previously announced tariffs, other than those placed on China, which have been increased. The latest University of Michigan survey indicates that U.S. consumer sentiment has dropped to a preliminary reading of 50.8, marking the second lowest level since records began in 1952. This significant decline of 11% from the previous month reflects a growing pessimism among Americans about the economy. The current consumer confidence level is the lowest in 45 years, highlighting widespread concerns about economic conditions. Luigi Mangioni's legal team has filed a motion in a New York federal case to prevent the U.S. government from seeking the death penalty against him. The motion argues that the decision to pursue the death penalty by Attorney General Bondi is politically motivated, violates Department of Justice protocols, and has prejudiced the grand jury. Mangioni is accused of fatally shooting the CEO of United Health Group's insurance division in New York. A user expressed fear of the ocean after an encounter with a whale shark, prompting a widespread discussion online. Many participants clarified that whale sharks are harmless, feeding only on plankton and small fish, and shared positive experiences of swimming with them. The conversation served to educate others about marine life, dispelling myths about the dangers of the ocean and highlighting the gentle nature of whale sharks. In New York, a proposed bill named Peanuts Law has been introduced following the controversial seizure and beheading of a squirrel named Peanut by DEC agents. The bill aims to grant animals due process before euthanization, sparking widespread discussion on social media. Many posts express shock and outrage over Peanut's treatment, while others draw comparisons between the rights afforded to animals and those of human groups such as immigrants and people of color. Starting May 7, 2025, a Real ID will be required for domestic air travel and access to certain federal facilities in the United States. The Real ID Act, established to enhance security and prevent identity fraud, allows travelers to use either a Real ID-compliant driver's license or a passport for domestic flights. Many states have been issuing Real ID-compliant licenses for years, often marked with a specific indicator, such as a gold star. Individuals who already possess a passport do not need to obtain a Real ID to fly domestically. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, or drop a comment below on this or any future topics you'd like to see covered.